In class, we read a poem called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, and we got to choose how we wanted to express it, and we could choose movement, music, or art, and I chose art. And once we did our presentation, we had to paint or draw a picture in our reflection journal, and this is mine. These wavy lines here, they stand for the different paths in life that you can take, and these little blobs here, they stand for the challenges and fears you might meet on your journey through life. The black ones are fears, and the other colors are challenges. And the challenges are sort of color-coded. Like the white ones, they're not very big challenges. They're very easy. But the yellow ones are getting a bit harder, and the green ones, they're really, really hard challenges. So you have to sort of stop for a little while. And then these rectangles here, they stand for don't be afraid to be different, because these colors are opposites and they blend together and they make another color. And it's the same with the background because they're all different colors, and here it's sort of a greenish color, and yeah. And then here, this is a drop of water going into another body of water, and these circles around it stand for how it sort of spreads out once it goes into the water. And this semicircle, it stands for land, and once it hits land, it sort of creates another little chain reaction. And these circles here and the circles here, they stand for the never-ending challenges and choices you have to make in life, because the circle's never-ending, and the choices you make, they could make a difference later on. At the end of the poem, Robert Frost said, "I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." And we were wondering if that was a positive or not positive difference. But I think it meant a mixture, because life can be sad, it can be happy, and it can be sort of in between.
I thought the poem was meaning that you need to make smart choices, and if not, well, you kind of wreck your life, and that you always have to make choices in your life. And I represented that by making two colors in the bottom, which mean the parents' route, but that doesn't really connect to the poem. But in the middle of it, there's a black line, which is the child's path, and when it keeps on going, it means that he picked a good choice, but when it stops, it means he messed up or died. And when there's a black square, it means that he stopped and thought, and yeah, when the lines continue really long, that it's a good choice. And yeah, and then the curves in the lines are that he had a bit of difficulties, so sometimes during the end you'll see he had in each line there was lots of difficulties, so, especially one in this heart thing, kind of heart shape. And yeah, that's my painting reflection.
All the lines are starting from the same point, but they all go in different directions. There are lots of different lines. There are squiggly lines, wavy lines, and straight lines. The straight lines are easier than the squiggly lines, because then you can always see how the end looks like. But the squiggly lines, you don't know what's going to come next. On the top left corner, there is a yellow circle, and there are a lot of colorful dots on it. All the colorful dots mean choices and challenges you take in your life, and the yellow circle is the circle of life. There are lots of circles, and at some point it ends, but you always have a lot of challenges and events going on.
I think it was a really, really good poem. And after that, I joined a music group to represent, to interpret it even more. So, and then we made a reflection, and this is my reflection. So my explanation is the brown stone in the middle represents the heart, which represents life. So the heart has to go through obstacles. The obstacles look like lots of colors. The heart needs to go along one of the 12 paths. The white sky is all the thought that goes into the choice. I've drawn 12 paths to represent that there are many paths to choose from. Some of our choices might be easy, some more difficult.
In my painting, I tried to focus mostly on the decisions and how long it takes to make a good decision. On the top left corner, there is a dotted line that represents the time each person takes to make a good decision. The longer the line is, that means the longer the person took to make their decision, and the shorter the line is, that means that the person made the decision very quickly. The triangle and the circle represent the two paths that diverge from the straight line, which is supposed to represent the single path that splits up. The small spots represent the smaller challenges that you have to face on your way, and the big spots represent all the bigger challenges and harder challenges that require you to make wiser decisions and take longer in your decisions.